Welcome to the Irritant's Insights. Today we embark on an in-depth journey into the Salem Witch Trials, a haunting episode of mass hysteria that unfolded in colonial America. Let's unravel the complex web of fear, superstition, and social dynamics that led to this dark chapter in history. In 1692, Salem Village, located in the Massachusetts Bay Colony, was a small Puritan community of about 500 people. Life was harsh and survival was paramount. The villagers faced the constant threat of Native American attacks, diseases, and the unforgiving New England climate. Religion was the cornerstone of Salem's society. The Puritans adhered to a strict interpretation of Christianity, viewing the world through a lens of sin and redemption. They believed the devil was a real and present threat, lurking to tempt the faithful into wickedness. Salem was also rife with internal conflicts, property disputes, family rivalries, and disagreements over the village's autonomy contributed to a climate of distrust and resentment. In January 1692, young Betty Paris and her cousin Abigail Williams began exhibiting strange symptoms: fits, contortions, and outbursts of screaming. Physicians were baffled, and the community grew alarmed. When the village doctor, William Griggs, could find no physical explanation, he concluded that the girls were under an evil hand, a euphemism for witchcraft. Under pressure, the girls named 3 women as the source of their afflictions: Tituba, Reverend Paris's enslaved Caribbean woman; Sarah Good, a homeless beggar; and Sarah Osborne, an elderly, bedridden woman. Tituba was the first to confess after relentless questioning. She spoke of visions involving the devil, black dogs, and a black man who compelled her to sign his book. Her confession, filled with vivid imagery, validated the villagers' fears and ignited a wildfire of paranoia. Accusations spread rapidly. Neighbors accused neighbors, and even respected community members were not immune. Fear and suspicion engulfed Salem. The trials were fraught with injustice. Spectral evidence or testimony about dreams and visions was accepted in court. Long-standing legal principles were cast aside in the fervor to root out witchcraft. Between June and September of 1692, 19 people were hanged, and one, Giles Corey, was pressed to death with heavy stones after refusing to enter a plea. Giles Corey's death became a symbol of resistance against unjust proceedings. His refusal to confess or accuse others highlighted the moral complexities of the trials. Long-standing feuds, particularly between influential families like the Putnams and the Porters, exacerbated tensions. Accusations were sometimes used as weapons in these disputes. Religious zealotry played a significant role. Sermons about the devil's presence and the dangers of straying from piety intensified the fear of witchcraft. Some modern theories suggest that ergot poisoning from contaminated rye crops may have caused hallucinations and physical symptoms, contributing to the hysteria. Many of the accused were women who did not conform to the expected behaviors of the time. Those who were outspoken, economically independent, or perceived as different. Social status influenced the likelihood of being accused. Those on the fringes of society were easy targets in an environment of fear and uncertainty. In the years following the trials, officials began to question the validity of the proceedings. Judge Samuel Sewell publicly apologized for his role, and the colony eventually declared the trials unlawful. Today, memorials honor the victims, serving as a poignant reminder of the consequences of fear and injustice. The trials impacted American legal practices, reinforcing the importance of evidence-based justice and the protection of individual rights. The Salem Witch Trials have been immortalized in literature, theater, and film, often used as allegories for modern-day witch hunts and the dangers of mass hysteria. Education about the trials encourages critical thinking and highlights the importance of learning from history to prevent similar injustices. Thank you for joining the Irritant's insights on this deep dive into the Salem Witch Trials. This dark chapter reminds us of the perils of fear-driven actions and the vital importance of justice and reason. If this exploration enlightened you, please like and subscribe for more in-depth analyses. Until next time on Seasonal Irritant, stay curious and always question the world around you.